What's up, guys? It's your girl Bella back with another prank, back with another video, guys. So I have to set you guys up right there, right now. My brother's finna get real mad at me, so let's get on with the video. Okay, guys, I have you guys set up already, and we just
decided to go abroad and travel for a while. Where did you go and for how long? I was away for about 4 months out of the 6 after graduating. So I went to Ireland, Greece, Spain, Portugal, New Zealand, Australia, Scotland. That's wonderful. Terrific.
Okay. Marcy Lehman from Marion, Iowa. You and your mother have a bit of a contretemps over how to spell your name?
Yes, my full name is longer, but when we shorten my name, my mother spells it one way, and when I learned cursive in like the 1st or 2nd grade, I liked the way it looked with a Y better. My mom, to this day, still insists on spelling it with an I.
Fine. I hope you guys will solve your...
I'm pretty sure on national television it's good now.
Okay. Sean Eudicious is our champion. Within 24 hours of finding out that you were going to be on our program,
and make sure
you
you
discovered
smash
that you had become...
And uncle,
subscribe,
which was
that
very
bell button
exciting.
so you guys never miss
Soon
another
after I got the phone call saying
So,
that I'd be coming out,
make sure
I got another phone call from my brother-in-law saying that the baby was going to be coming,
So,
and she came in. It was literally the best 24 hours of my life.
All right, well, good for you. That's nice. Pick up your signaling device. Go ahead and make a selection. We'll continue in this first round.
Security for 200.
It consists of 15 members, 5 permanent and 10 elected by the General Assembly. John,
What is the UN Security Council?
that's it.
Shark Tank for 400.
All right, here is Robert Herjavec.
If you have a truly great idea, I may just be this cherubic kind of investor that's here to make your dreams come true.
Marcy,
What is an angel investor?
that's it.
Shark Tank 600.
Here's Kevin O'Leary.
Garlic shampoo smells like it could be a winner with millennials. I think we've captured this German term for the spirit of the time.
Marcy,
The Zeitgeist.
right.
800 Shark Tank.
Laurie Grenier's turn now.
High-yield swim fins, ingenious. But before I sign the check, let's get into numbers. Like, what is my ROI short for this?
Sean,
What is return on investment?
correct.
Security for 400.
FDR sent it to Congress as the Economic Security Bill. Congressman Frank Buck suggested the name change. John?
What is the New Deal?
No. Marcy or Sean? What is the Social Security Act? Sean, back to you.
Arthur's fictional places for 800.
The town of Hadleyburg. There's a man who corrupted it, according to Mark Twain.
Fictional
Sean?
places for 1,000.
Kellerman. It's south of a more famous land. Sean?
Who's Baum?
No. Who is C.S. Lewis? Yeah, you know about him. Go.
Security for 600.
Linus Van Pelt's main accessory. Sean?
What is a security blanket?
Yes.
Security for 800.
If you're a man on death row in Tennessee, you're at the River Bend, this type of institution. Marcy?
What is a maximum security prison?
Right. Less than a minute now.
Security 1,000.
The company ADT says it's number one in this. Marcy?
What is home security?
Good.
Vocabulary 1,000.
Describing a sharp tone, this 6-letter adjective is also a verb meaning to scream. John?
What is shriek?
No. Marcy or Sean? What is shrill? Marcy, go again.
Vocabulary 800.
Latin medeor, to heal, gives us this word for a cure.
What is
Marcy.
What is medicine?
No. John or Sean? What is remedy? Back to you, Marcy.
Vocabulary 600.
This word means hidden when it goes before motives. It can also mean happening later. Marcy.
What is ulterior?
That's it.
Shark Tank 1,000.
All right. Damon John has the clue.
Yes, a tracking device for missing socks is unique, but the app needs to be this adjective, meaning protected by patent, copyright, or trademark.
And that word we're going for is proprietary. Now, well, we won't get to the last clue in Shark Tank. And we have John at negative 2,000. He is in a distant third. He's going first, though, in Double Jeopardy, so he can turn things around. You'll see.
Outside the Roosevelt, in the shadows of Washington Peak, at the Polk Trailhead, or wading through the Madison River. Flex your freedom the way all of our great presidents intended at the Jeep President's Day event. Hurry in for great deals. Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $269 a month.
It's an American tradition. The President's Day sale at Raymore and Flanagan. Our quality, service, and deals are winners. Save up to 29% on living rooms, up to 25% on dining and bedrooms, up to $1,000 on mattresses, with no interest for an incredible 72 months, and the freedom of 7-day delivery. Find something you'll love at the President's Day sale, going on now at Raymore and Flanagan.
At Clear Choice Hearing and Balance, we make your home life simpler. Tinnitus and hearing loss can be managed effectively with devices that are hardly noticeable, are very comfortable, and controlled with an app. All our hearing aids are available at a risk-free take-home trial. Call Clear Choice Hearing and Balance today.
The team of trial attorneys at Cellino & Barnes has extensive experience with construction accident cases. They know the importance of helping you and your family get the best result possible. If you've been injured at a work site, please call Cellino & Barnes today.
She grew up competing around Rochester and went on to Olympic gold. So what's next for super athlete Jen Shore?
Is another Olympics in the cards for you, do you think?
Adam interviews Olympian Jen Shore tonight at 11 on News 8. This winter has already brought record cold.
Dangerous wind chills.
Bitter cold tomorrow morning.
Temperatures right around zero.
Always turn to the team you can trust to know winter weather on News 8, our app, and RochesterFirst.com.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by...
Guys, we're back with another prank. Make sure you set up for this.
Your brain changes as you get older, but Prevagen helps your brain. In clinical trials, Prevagen improved short-term memory. Prevagen, the name to remember.
It looks like a tough road for John at negative 2,000, but there's a lot of money in Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories. Newspapers, The Globe, The Washington Post. Hey, there's a theme. The Sun, The Dispatch, DIS, coming up in each correct response. And finally, The Herald. John, you start.
Newspapers 400.
Buzz in if you know it's the name shared by Fresno's and Sacramento's main newspapers. Marcy.
What is the B?
Good.
The Globe for 400.
On this new island, the world's second largest, some people may still practice the old habit of cannibalism. Sean.
What is New Guinea?
Yes.
Newspapers for 800.
This famous 7-word motto appears in the top left corner of the New York Times front page. Sean.
What is all the news that's fit to print?
Yes.
Washington Post for 400.
Donald L. Knifer is the chief one of these doctors at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. Sean.
What is it, veterinarian?
Oh, boy. We're going to give you some leniency there. It's a veterinarian.
Thank you.
No, not with a G in there. Go again.
Washington Post, 800.
Joseph E. Ralph worked as a plate cleaner for the BEP, this bureau, before becoming its director in 1908. John?
What is the Bureau of Engraving and Printing?
Correct.
Washington Post 1200.
Michelin-starred chef Jean-Louis Paladin is among those who have run the kitchen at this infamous Washington hotel. John?
What is the Watergate?
You're out of the hole.
The Washington Post 1600.
The White House job called Chief This is a general manager of the building. Angela Reed was the first woman in the post. John?
What is Chief Usher?
Correct.
Washington Post 2000.
Not the Attorney General, but this person supervises Uncle Sam's cases before the Supreme Court. Ted Olson once held the post. John?
What is the Solicitor General?
You are right, and you're on the board now with 3,600. You're in second place.
I'll go Newspapers 1200.
Answer. There we go. All right, now you have an opportunity to take the lead.
I'll go 1,500.
All right, here's the clue. The Independent Florida Alligator is a newspaper aimed at college students in this city.
What is Gainesville?
Yes. Well done. Pick again.
Newspaper is 1,600.
In names of newspapers, it follows Des Moines and Orange County. John.
What is Register?
Right.
Newspaper's 2,000.
Follow baseball's Indians in this paper with the highest circulation of any Ohio newspaper. That would be the Cleveland Plain Dealer. John, you're doing well. You're in the lead.
The Globe 800.
The globe's largest peninsula is this one, found in the Middle East. John.
What is the Saudi Arabian Peninsula?
Nope. Marcy.
What is the Arabian Peninsula?
Yes, there are other countries on that peninsula. Marcy, back to you.
The Globe 1200.
Canada's Mackenzie River system traverses 2,635 miles from the Omoneka Mountains to this ocean. It flows in a northerly direction to the Arctic Ocean. Marcy, back to you.
The Dispatch for 400.
Along with platform shoes, this was big in the 70s. Sean.
What is the Disco Ball?
Right.
Dispatch for 800.
On its website, Columbia University offers doctoral students tips on completing this paper without tears. Marcy.
What is their dissertation?
That's it.
The Dispatch 1200.
Get off your high horse. Or off a piece of gymnastics equipment. Marcy.
What is dismount?
Good.
Dispatch 1600.
It's a comprehensive list of recordings by a composer or artist. Sean.
What is discography?
Discography, yes.
Dispatch for 2,000.
It's the dis word in ADA, a law passed in 1990 prohibiting discrimination. Sean.
What is
Sorry,
disability?
guys. It's taking
Nope.
forever. He's just.
Marcy.
What is disabled?
No.
What
John.
is disabilities?
Yes, Americans with Disabilities Act. That's the ADA. It helped you, John? Go.
I'll go Globe 1,600.
Answer. Here we go. This one will help you as well.
1,600.
All right, here's the clue. This vast geographic feature is bordered by the Sahel on the south and the Maghreb on the north.
It was a prank.
What is the Sahara Desert?
You are right.
How could you not see him? What? I pranked you. I got you. Yeah, I did.
What was it?
I pranked you.
You're on a hidden camera.
You didn't see the camera?
No.
I got him good, guys.
Where did you set it up?
Come here. How could you not see it? I put it over here.
Oh, can I see the video?
I hid it. I'm joking.